of the reality of what happened after World War II. Because remember, the Germans didn't really lose the war. They took their U-boats and a lot of the primitive but the very advanced anti-gravity technology they were working on and brought it down to Antarctica. So if there's disclosures going on about rivers, well, that's how the Germans were able to thus populate Antarctica. Operation High Jump occurred. Big long history, I want to do a video on that, but big disclosure there. Rivers in Antarctica. So again, I want to tell you guys there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to fear. I sincerely believe that, and I have faith on right now, that the Alliance, the White Hats, the good forces in the universe and on this earth per se have everything under control, and they're just sifting through a lot of BS that they need to, but things are still very well on a good path. Putin and Trump still distracting the world, still playing all these shenanigans, saber rattling with North Korea. Remember, North Korea's in on this. Syrian aircraft movement, just a lot of, basically they're flying stuff around and moving things to get people to freak out, distract them, while they can have it more quiet, right? They can distract everybody with this while they can work that behind the scenes stuff and not have many people report it. But I'm kind of being the fool and outing all their plans, right? If I'm right. That's pretty funny. All this can go on, and again, I want to lay a lot of these dots out to you, because I mean, a lot of people messaged me and said, yo, I mean, that video you did made me feel so much better about things. Good. I'm gonna, keep doing these updates and keep outlining what I see to you guys, because I think things are going very well. Lots of implosion going on the deep state. Thumbs up for that, and then boom, a lot of disclosures. This is going to keep ramping up all the soft disclosure stuff. So we saw space.com, the Antarctica thing. Oh, and again, a big one I didn't write down because there's just so freaking much that's going on. What was that article that was discussing how Harvard researchers or some big name researchers found antimatter or like negative mass and how that can make time travel possible or something? Basically, what that article states is that modern physicists are so lost because the foundations they were taught are completely skewed, but they're getting really close to, they want to disclose the realities behind time travel, space travel, and life on other planets and what the heck is really going on here. But you have to unlearn a lot of stuff on the physics realm, kind of like I was talking about in that Schumann video I just did. You have to unlearn a lot of stuff and then relearn it, especially on the physics realm. So anyway, a lot of great stuff going on, and also thank you guys.
Thank you.
I would like to say, because I read all of your comments on my videos. I can't respond to all of them, but I read them all, and the nice ones make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and the funny ones absolutely crack me up, so I love all you guys. And thank you guys for your support as well, for you guys that have contributed to the PayPal and Patreon and whatnot, so I can continue doing this for you guys and spending time to research. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's May 9th. Welcome back to one of my news about the news updates, where I basically run through various things that have been circulating in the mainstream media and I break them down for you to give you a little bit more truth than they don't like to speak. So anyway, let's get down into it, because I got a few things up there.
Amazing.
And the first article, the first couple things are about Donald Trump. Fortunately or unfortunately, we kind of got to talk about him with the state of the world right now. And the first article I came across, this one was in the Washington Post, and it said, let's see, the article literally says here, in blow to U.S.-Turkey ties, Trump administration approves plan to arm Syrian Kurds against the Islamic State. And obviously, no matter what he does, the Washington Post, being the $600 million CIA rag they are, check this out. So, on my computer, when I do these news updates, I want to show you this tab. I literally have a tab right there that says MSM rags to check. And that's what I do. I check the mainstream media rags every day and see what they want to say. And what they're trying to do, no matter what Donald Trump can do, they're trying to make him look bad. So even if he's just straight arming the Kurds to fight ISIS, the mainstream media is gonna find a way to frame it wrong. And in this instance, they say, oh, it's a blow to Turkey-U.S. relations. Number one, who cares about Turkey's relations, right? We're going for them right here. And second of all, the reason it's a blow to Turkey relations is because who's one of the primary funders of them? Them. So, pretty easy. Pretty easy to spot when you really know what's going on. So, again, this is just the continued takedown of Cabal proxies. So, like I did in my video a couple weeks ago, Trump and Putin are trolling the world. And that's, you know, they're still continuing to do it. This is just another one of those dots that are fitting into that puzzle. And next we have this article, which I found on the Huffington Post. And again, right, a very liberal-sided rag. And this one says a Trump-friendly media company is going to get even bigger. So the Sinclair Broadcast Group is going to add more than 200 TV stations, or excuse me, it's going to own more than 200 TV stations throughout America through the acquisition of the Tribune Media Company. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing because, of course, it's still mass media, but seeing as if it's Trump media friendly as they quote it, I'm at least hopeful there's not going to be as much liberal BS out there. So we'll see. This could be a good thing, this could be a bad thing. I don't know. But anyway, keep your eye on that one. Next, this was really cool. The EPA fires teams of scientists. They fired a bunch. And this was freaking awesome because now a lot of people that are more unaware of what's really going on are like, oh, the EPA, we need to save the environment, you know, science, yeah, science, like praying to their science gods. The EPA is a crock of shit, let me tell you. And the EPA has, I don't know how many million gallons of glyphosate they've just let into the environment because they won't even label the stuff a carcinogen or talk about it, right? We know Monsanto owns a bunch of people at the EPA. And we won't get into all the science behind the whole climate change shtick right now. I don't want to trigger too many people in these videos. Maybe just a few, but not that many. But let's be real. Most of the scientists at the EPA are just plain bought off. No matter what they're bought off for, whether it's climate change or by Monsanto or whatnot. So this could be a really good thing. This could be a really cool thing. So anyway, it's not a fight on science, it's the fight against corporate science. And that's definitely a good thing in that fight. So, props there. Next, Futurism. This is a website I like to go to because they tend to claim that they're very scientific and have all the cutting edge science research on the website. So I like to go check them out, see what they're saying now and again, see what kind of either BS or very interesting disclosures they're trying to push upon the populace. And these were two things that I saw on Futurism today that interested me. One of the articles was about NASA, and it says, NASA appears to be looking for partners to help them mine the moon. And it says, NASA has released a request for information that likely points to an interest in getting private companies involved in mining the moon. Any partnerships would likely marry scientific inquiry and economic opportunity. So that's interesting.